So now you've finished going through the form slowly, right? So what did you pick up from that? You should have picked up on all the relaxations and the breath and how much it alters the body as you move and how much the relaxations allow you to correct that altering of the body from the breathing and the movement. Just for one example, I stretch down here. My body's changed just because I'm holding that position to get into place. When I relax my hips, allow my whole body to alter and find the easiest way back down to the ground, to my root, to the floor. I move about a little bit, maybe a centimetre backwards and forwards, side to side. Just try and find that most comfortable route to the floor where you can hold that position for just a little bit longer as you relax. And as you move, so as you have a breath out here, notice how your whole structure has changed. And allow yourself to realign, find that route to the floor, shift about a little bit, just make yourself comfortable. Then as you turn, take your breath in. Everything has changed here. Breath in has changed my hip position. The movement has changed my hip position. My connection to the floor is not as solid. Relax it down, just allow it to find its path to the floor. Again, just shift around a little bit, just find where that most comfortable place is, where you can relax most of the muscles. Remember, you don't want any tension in your knees, you still want the tension in your muscles, but you want them to be as relaxed as possible while holding that position. Right? When you finish, breath out, relax. Finding that route to the floor is going to be your strongest ally in not getting pushed around. Being able to relax, going through the form, is going to help you figure out where that most comfortable place is when you're doing your pushing hands, and you'll be able to alter your position as you're doing your pushing hands in order to find the best place, the most solid place for you to be. And you may also start to pick up where your opponent's weaker, because you can see and feel that they're not as connected to the floor as you are, and that's where you can take advantage of it. So just pay attention to everything that is happening with your body as you're going through the form slowly. Next, start going through the form faster. So instead of doing it really slow with all the breathing in the middle, we just go back to the initial form. We're just moving and allow those circles to transpose over, that solidity of movement, give you confidence in your movements. And that sinking at the end, just to feel comfortable and drop the weight to the floor. Just allow the whole lot in the original form, stepping without falling onto your foot. So step down, drop, halfway, turn, relax. And the sinking, when you reach the end, sink down. Make sure that you're connected to the floor, to the root as you sink into that. So you've got a nice solid connection with that push or the punch. That needs to be connected to the floor nice and solidly. If your foot's off to the side, you're not going to be able to swing your hips into the right position. You'll be off and you won't get a good connection. So it's so important just to sink down at the end of your move. It doesn't matter whether you're pushing up there, sinking down into that rear leg to provide force forwards, sinking into the front leg to provide structure here, relaxing a little bit before you move, just to try and find that best position to hold the weight. Okay? As your body turns, so keep your hips and shoulders aligned. So as your hips turn, your body turns, and then relax your hips, relax. Allow everything to recenter and connect to the floor. And you shift your position again. Allow all to relax. Find that position. The more you do this, the easier it will be to center yourself doing pushing hands, okay? And the quicker you'll be able to do it as well. Just go through it all again and comment, let me know how you're doing. I would be surprised if you didn't notice any stability and balance improvements as you go through the shorter version of the form. Okay, so yeah, let me know how you're doing, and if you have any questions, post them in the comments. I'll try to answer them best I can. So, breathing affects your posture. Just breathe in, breathe out, your whole structure changes. Sinking down affects your posture. If you can't sink down properly, you're not aligned properly. If you're not aligned properly, you don't have good root. If you don't have good root, you're going to be pushed over. So take everything that you've learned in the slow form now and transpose it to doing it in the shorter version of the form, the quicker form, without so much breathing. And just see how much your balance and stability has improved, how much surer your movements are. Just give it a go yourself, try it, leave a comment, see how it goes. Okay? I'll follow up later with some additional information